John 17:5 is another excellent New Testament passage which teaches that Christ is eternal, that he's co-glorious with the Father, and he is distinct from the Father. This passage teaches, "O Father, glorify me together with yourself with the glory I had with you before the world began." This passage is a major problem for Unitarians who reject the one true God of the Bible, who subsists in three consubstantial persons. That's because John 17:5, there's a vocative. "O Father." Christ is praying or addressing the Father. Christ spoke in the first person, "Glorify me." Then he transitions to the second person, "with yourself." The preposition "with" followed by the dative "yourself" reveals that the Father and the Son are distinct and not the same person. Additionally, this passage also says, "with the glory I had with you before the world began." Again, Jesus spoke in the first person, "with the glory I had." And then he transitions to the second person and uses the same grammatical construction, the preposition and the dative, "with yourself." The preposition "before" indicates that there is no doubt of Christ's pre-existence and eternality and this intercommunion and fellowship that Christ had with the Father before the foundation of the world. Isaiah 42:8 says, "God shares his glory with no one." In fact, if you look through the Old Testament all the way to the New Testament, you'll see that worshiping anyone else other than God is regarded as blasphemy. For example, in the book of Revelation, the angel basically said, "Blessed are those that come to the marriage supper of the Lamb." And John fell on his face and worshipped the angel. But the angel had said, "No, do not worship me, for I am only a messenger. Worship God." But in a wicked attempt to discredit what the Bible has officially laid forth, they will argue that John 17:5 doesn't teach the doctrine of the Trinity, or that Christ is distinct from the Father because he shares glory with him, and it doesn't teach that only God is to be worshipped by appealing to Revelation 19 with John and the angel, because they will argue that there are texts in the New Testament and the Old Testament which teach that human beings are also worshipped. This, of course, is blasphemy. But let me share with you one such text that they will notably appeal to and twist. It's Revelation 3:9. Revelation 3:9 teaches that the synagogue of Satan, those in the synagogue of Satan who say they are Jews but are not, but lie, and I will come and make them worship at thy feet. Now this text in Revelation 3:9 is essentially alluding to Old Testament texts which refer to the Gentiles bowing down to the feet of the believing Jews. Three examples would be Isaiah 45:14, which says, "I will make them fall down and make supplication unto thee." Isaiah 49:23, which says, "I will make them bow down with their face prostrate to the ground, and they will lick up the dust of thy feet." And Isaiah 60:14, which says, "I will make them bow down at the soles of thy feet." Notice in those three Old Testament texts that I just referenced, which of course Revelation 3 is alluding to, it does not say that the Gentiles were worshiping the Jews. It doesn't say that. It says bowing down, which indicates surrender and total subjugation. Similarly, Revelation 3:9 does not state that the pagans at the synagogue of Satan are worshiping the saints at Philadelphia. It doesn't say that. It says, I will make them worship at thy feet. I will make them. It's very similar to bowing down because it indicates surrender, subjugation. And worship at thy feet shows that they will worship God at the feet of thy saints and show honor to those that are loved by the second person, Jesus Christ. Once again, the Bible is explicitly clear that Christ is eternal and he predates time and space. He is distinct from the Father and he is fully God, because the one true God of the Bible exists in a trinity of persons.